don't think Jon Gruden ever gets another NFL job. I don't think Jon Gruden is even going to be considered for an NFL job. He's never really been a college coach, so I don't know that he would ever be considered for a college job. Now, maybe, but I can't imagine after the emails, after what he said about various people, including the head of the NFLPA, DeMaurice Smith, what he said about gay folks, what he said about and how he phrased it about DeMaurice Smith, how he phrased it about Roger Goodell. But yesterday, well, Jon Gruden was speaking to a group of alums with the Arkansas Touchdown Club, talking about the Arkansas game with Cincinnati. And here's what Gruden had to say. He apologized. And, of course, the apology wasn't accepted by the morons in this world. But here's Gruden apologizing.
I know you're in a lawsuit right now, so you can't really comment on that particularly. But, you know, the kind of person you are, I thought maybe it was important that maybe you sort of share and just my little bit of exposure around you and the things I've read that your players have said and your assistants have said and the coaches you've been under. I think maybe there's been a different kind of person portrayed. I just want to give you the chance to talk about that.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm not going to say anything but honest things here. I'm ashamed about what has come about in these emails, and I'll make no excuses for it. It's shameful. But I am a good person. I believe that. I go to church. I've been married for 31 years. I got 3 great boys. I still love football. I've made some mistakes, but I don't think anybody else in here hasn't. And I just ask for forgiveness, and hopefully I get another shot. But I get choked up, you know, because there's a lot of misunderstanding out there right now. What you read, what you hear, what you watch on TV. Hell, I worked at ESPN for 9 years. I worked hard at that job. I don't even want to watch the channel anymore because I don't believe everything is true. And I know a lot of it is just trying to get people to watch. But I think we got to get back to reality, and that's why I look forward to Saturdays, because you're going to get what you deserve when the whistle blows, and we'll see if the Razorbacks can get after Cincinnati, which I hope they do.
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, look, so now what people say is, well, just because you go to church, a lot of bad people go to church. Well, of course. Well, as long as Gruden says he's a good person, well, of course. You know what? Who cares? Yeah, I mean, people just want the perfect person. We don't have perfect people. Gruden made a mistake, and he's not going to get back into coaching. You know, people can make mistakes, but in this environment, you can't make the kind of mistakes that Jon Gruden made. You just can't. As to his apology, good for him, man. I mean, the one thing that you got to understand about public life, and this is so true maybe in all life, but you can do 50 years of great things. You do one thing, you screw up for a while. And, man, that's what you do. I've been on radio 15 years. I've done 3 things that I regret, and that's all anybody talks about, right? And they lie about them. So I totally understand what Gruden's talking about. ESPN doesn't have anybody's back. ESPN, they can talk about the ESPN family. Gruden understands it exactly. When they start reporting stuff, they're not reporting the truth. They're not serving the sports listener. They're serving their own bottom line. But everybody knows that.